it's me again. So I don't know if you saw my last video where I did the blooms. It was my test canvases for Father's Day. I don't know if these videos are going to be up before Father's Day or not, so I apologize in advance. So I'm going to try to do something else. I saw Riscadana, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, do a reverse, oh now I forgot what it's called, a reverse dip. So normally you put the white down and then you put the colors and then you blow it out. So I'm going to try to do what she did because I really like the outcome and see if maybe I can do something a little bit better with that. So if that works, then maybe I'll do that one. So I have a little round gallery wrapped canvas. I got these off of Amazon. They came in a pack of 3. So they look like that. It's called Artist Canvas Panels. Super value pack. So there's 3 different ones in there. I don't know if you can see them. So there's actually, I'm sorry, not a pack of 3. There were a pack of 6. So I just got the medium one out. If it works, I'm going to do the same thing on this board here. I already primed it with just regular house paint. And it was one of those US Art Supply 12-inch diameter quality artist canvas panels. But I found when you do the any kind of fluid painting on there, it does not work. So it actually had a canvas over it, but the glue came off. So I just ripped the canvas off of the painting that I didn't like at all. And then I'm going to try to do it on that. It's just cardboard. Like I said, I'm trying to turn it into a clock. So I don't know if you watched my last video, but that's my thought process. So I'm going to have the same colors as before, which is the Arteza Marmalade, the Arteza Papaya Orange, the Amsterdam Copper. I don't know if I'm going to put the Amsterdam Pewter in there. And then I mixed some of those colors in. And then I added in the Apple Barrel Pewter Gray because I wanted a gray to add in there instead of black and try to do it a little less Halloween town here. And then in this cup here, I got my magical sauce. It's just the Australian Floetrol with the Amsterdam white, titanium white. So let me see if I can. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see the consistency, but it just leaves a little bit of a mound on a mound. I don't know if it's going to show you that or not because it's white. Let's try that again. So it does leave a little bit of a trace and then a little bit of a mound. So I do have my black cell activator here as well. I don't know if I'm going to put any of that in there or not. We're going to see because I'm not 100% sure if it's going to do what I want it to do. So what she had done first was she did, let me just shake my colors here a little bit. I don't really have a lot of these colors left, but it's just that's why I got the medium one. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna do the small one instead. Sorry, lied to you. So what she did was she just kind of put down some colors, and her colors were pretty thick. So we're gonna do some colors here, and then there's gonna be the white in the center, and then we're gonna blow out the white. So that one was the, oh, and I also have the Creative Inspirations Vermillion. So in that one, I believe was just the Papaya Orange. And then I'm gonna do, this one was black with a little bit of that Creative Inspirations. So I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit around here. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I lied to you. That was the Creative Inspirations, the Marmalade, and a little bit of the black, I believe, in that one. This one is going to be the Creative Inspirations with the black. So it gave it like a brown color. It wasn't the color that I was looking for. And that's why I made the other ones. And then this one's going to be the copper. And then I think I am going to put a little bit of that because it's a lighter gray. Sorry if you hear my son in the background. So I'm just going to do a little bit of that. That one's the Tin Pewter color. This one's the gray. That one looks a lot more fluid than the other ones, so I don't know if I made that. I might have made that a little bit too thin. And then I'm actually going to put a little bit more of that orange in there. I don't really have a lot of that orange left, so I'm going to have to mix more of that if and only if I like this painting. Okay, so there's my base, kind of. And then we're going to go in with the white. And we're going to put it right in the middle. And then I'm just going to take my stick and I'm just going to kind of move it. I'm not going to worry about the edges right now because, like I said, I don't know if this is going to work out, but it was a cool concept. So I just kind of wanted to try it. And I think she said when she did the video that she wasn't the first one that did this. So I don't remember who she said was, so I apologize. So wipe off my stick so I don't stick a dirty stick back in there. There we go. Alright, so now all we're going to do is we're going to blow the white over the colors and then back this way. So before I do that, I am going to torch the bubbles. And I don't know what that is, but that does not belong in there. Glad I saw that because that would have been terrible. And then wish me luck. So I'm going to take my blow dryer and I'm just going to blow it out. So, kind of like it. I'm not really 100% sure. I feel like I wasted a lot of paint. Maybe I needed to do it a little bit further in instead of so far out. But that's why we do testers, right? Probably shouldn't have done it on one of these canvases. But, you know, you don't know unless you try. So I'm just going to try to get this white on the side here. So I'm gonna blow it in a little bit more. Because all the weight of the paint was in the middle, it's not really letting me blow it in. So I think, I think if I were to do it again, I need to do a little bit more paint closer to the middle. maybe do like a line of the white first and then blow it out. But the whole concept is to have a little bit more of the negative space as opposed to the color being your focal point. I don't like this spot. There's a lot of paint right there, so I don't really know if that's going to dry good or not. I think I put a little bit too much of the cell activator on there, which is unfortunate because we don't want to waste that. We got a little bit of the orange in the center right there, which I don't want. But it doesn't look like it's going to come off, so let's see if I can. Not perfect, but that's better. Okay. So I don't know if that's not my favorite, guys. But we'll see how that dries. Actually, I don't like it. So I'm going to go back in and see if I can't fix it a little bit better. Helps if you open it all the way, huh? I'll do a little bit more. I'm not going to do any more of that gray, but I'll do some of this not titanium, pewter. And I'm just going to go in and blow it out. So sorry for my head. And then I'm just going to spin it out because, like I said, it was not my favorite. Try to see if that does anything better for me. Just going to pop the bubbles. And see if I can't get something. Trying to get it to match somewhat. It's not really matchy, but that's okay. Well, it doesn't look like Halloween, so I guess that's a plus, right? Okay, so I guess I'm going to let this dry, and then you guys can let me know what you think when it's all said and done. I don't know if it's going to dry well. There's a lot of paint on there still. So I feel like I kind of ruined all the cells that I had going on. So I'm going to let it dry. You guys let me know what you think after it dries, please. So That way I can see what I'm doing wrong or do something different or whatever the case may be. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Okay guys, so I decided to do another one. I'm going to try it one more time, but I'm going to do black and white cell activator instead. So I got just a small canvas, and I think this time I'm going to kind of do it, instead of doing it in splotches, I'm going to do like a line like that. And then I'm going to have to make some more of this orange, unfortunately. So I think I'm just going to go like that, because I really feel like I like the negative space, but I don't like that much negative space like that for what sometimes I do, but on what I am trying to do, I don't. If that makes any sense. I know it's like contradicting. So I'm just gonna go in with my colors. I'm going to do very lightly on this one. And it doesn't need to be like the same on both sides. I'm almost out of the copper too, apparently. Oh, that, or I just didn't have the bottle open all the way. And then the silver, it's not silver, I don't know why I keep calling it silver. Okay, so then in the middle, I'm going to do the white like I did before, but not as much white. So I'm going to go ahead and spread that out a little bit. And I'm not, like I said, this is my first time doing it, so I'm not like an expert by any means. You know, I'm learning just like you guys, so you see people do it and they're like, this is my first time, and they're like, oh my goodness, that was amazing and so easy, that is cool. And then you do it and it's like, what just happened? But I guess, you know, that's kind of the fun of figuring it out, figuring out what you can do and what your not necessarily limits are, because I don't really, it's acrylic painting, so I don't really feel like there's limits, you know, because you can do pretty much whatever you want. And then just a little bit of that black. Okay, so I'm going to go in again. I'm going to blow it out, and hopefully I don't have as much negative space. I'm going to put a little bit more black if my bottle was open. I don't know why I'm not opening my bottles today, you guys. Just right there, so that way I can blow it out. Okay, and round two. That looks a lot better. I don't really like this white and this little spatch of white, but it looks a lot less blank, I guess is the best word for it. I like the lacing that black gave it quite a bit, actually, so I'm glad I added that black on there. And I think because I used the white cell activator, the last one I just used a white base and I didn't like it. I shouldn't have put all that gray next to it, but next to the line. I should have done the orange probably next to that line, but this one came out a whole lot better than the other one. I feel like the other one's more soft This one is more creepy, I guess. I don't know the word for it, but I love those little cells that came up in there, which is cool. And then you don't really have any cells, you just have all that lacing. I didn't get much on this side, the second side that I blew out. Sorry, my head was in the way. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I got my sides already, which is nice. I mean, there's a couple of little spots that didn't get hit, but ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Isn't that what they say? That's easy to fix. So we're just gonna go in there and touch our sides. These are just tester canvases, so it's not like the end of the world, because they're probably just gonna be shoved in a drawer somewhere, probably, eventually. And these ones, the way that the canvas is folded, it kind of creases in on itself on the edges, unfortunately, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to torch this one, and then I'll bring you guys in for the wet close-up. See what you guys think. I don't know if that's... Nope, that's not a bowl, that's just a lacing. And then let me wipe off my hands before I decide to grab my camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry for my mess in the background. So here's the first one. Sorry for the glare, I'm trying to get you not in the glare. So there's the first one. Sorry, I have my resin stuff behind it. And then I think I'd probably have it like that. So here's the second one. So hopefully they dry good. I feel like this one doesn't have as much paint on it, but I'm not going to know until it dries and see if it cracks or anything like that. I do like, let's see, come on camera. I do like the lacing that the white and the black ended up making, even in itself. So that way, I mean, it's still negative space, but it's really not. I do like that quite a bit. So you can see how, like, in the colors, there's no cells, there's just lacing. There's not a lot on that side, but like on this side, there is. Not as much as I would have liked, but, you know, live and learn. So I will come back to you when they dry, and I'll let you guys know what they look like. Thanks for watching. Bye. Just kidding. I'll see you guys tomorrow.